guys, welcome back to Exposed. And if I'm welcoming you back and you like it here, I'd love it if you stayed and subbed. I'm working with new things. Got that editing program, DaVinci, that you need to have a master's degree to know what to do with. Tech Help has stood here for I don't know how long saying, no, that thing, this thing, and it's like, how do I do that? And I think I've got the hang of it, but we shall see. Right, housekeeping. I've got 2 people who've said they want to be in the Zoom thing, and I've got them in a Zoom file so I don't lose their emails. If you want to come to the Zoom meetup when we eventually organise the damn thing, send me an email to chattoexposed@aol.com. Either make yourself up a new email if you don't want me to see your personal email, and make it as your name on here. So Shirley McLean 5895@aol.com, because AOL's the quickest one to do it with. And then send me an email saying I'm up for the Zoom, and I will put you in the file. James, if you're watching, I just checked it now and it said I can only have 40 minutes. So can you do 40 minutes, switch it off, and come back and do another 40? Because otherwise you have to pay to do longer. And do you know how many people can you have in a room at one time? Because I've been a part of a Zoom meeting, but I've never organised one before. So if you want to be part of we're calling it the coffee morning, even though it's going to be at 6 p.m. UK time. But if you can't make that time, don't worry. We'll pick another time for when you can come and we'll do it again. It's basically, I could do a live and I could do lots of different lives and you could all come and you could ask questions in the chat and what have you. But I thought the Zoom would be fun because you'd get to talk to each other and I could just sit and listen to you all. Right, so there was that. Oh, 2. I've put a video up on my other channel. For any of you that have listened to Stevie B's stories that I've read, would you be a doll and click on the link in the pinned comment under the last video? I've said please vote for Stevie, so he gets to sing at this thing. Music was his first love, and then he started writing, and then he got a chance to do music again, so he's grabbed the bull by the horns and he's gone for it full on. So I'm loving the fact that he's having so much fun doing music again. So if you could go and vote for him, that'd be really cool. And was there anything else? Nope. Why is that one answered? Oh, I'll answer that in a minute. Right, okay, it's comments time. Let's get into that. Shirley, the appointments, meetings, events, fashion shoots mentioned, all paid for by Lisa, mentioning Fashion Week as if she had been invited as a pillar of the fashion industry. Sorry, but just turning up in New York and walking up and down in shades and dead fox on your shoulders doesn't make you a respected member of the industry. On reflection, it's pretty bonkers. Grown woman pretending. Incredibly odd, isn't it? Very odd. Oh, it was someone was going, someone answered my comment about Reddit, so I answered them back because they're not going to be a regular viewer and they won't hear what I had to say, so I did that there. Classy lady, it's not just old people. The tech changes stuff just to change, and even young people hate it. I'm old and feel my age might be catching up with me, but so much is unnecessary, isn't it though? Something went wrong with this thing, OBS that I record. I ended up looking like Max Headroom. I was sat here, not moving, and all of a sudden I'd go. It looked like I was demented or demonic or something, and it was like, ugh. And Tech Help was asleep, and I was like, fuck it, I'll do the usual techie thing, uninstall it and reinstall it. That'll be easy, won't it? No. Reinstalled it, and it said it couldn't set up because of my email thing, and it was like, what? And afterwards Tech Help was saying, well, just turn the email thing off. I said I did and it wouldn't work. So I uninstalled it again, and I said to him, "This thing's fucking up." And he said, "Right, I'll go for a cig. You download it, and I'll sort it when I come back." And of course, it worked, didn't it? Because it's a twat. But I still needed him to set the screen sizes and things and what have you. So it wasn't a wasted wine. And then I clicked something and broke it, and he had to come back and do it again. It's mad. But he did just say to me, he said, "In future, if something goes wrong, don't do anything. Just call me." And I'm like, right, okay. And he said, "We need a button like Wallace and Gromit." So I've got like food, tea, whatever, tech help. And he just comes sliding through the ceiling. Anyhow, boyfriend Rose fragrance. Vibey Rose. People are really paying for her carnivore class. Cannot imagine when there are cannot imagine when there are so many videos on YouTube that are free. I know it makes no sense. And then they say how wonderful she is. Catcher! She's never going to wear the Gucci Adidas boots in the wild. I just said that to Jed. She'll wear them for a video, picture, and move on. She already mentioned how they're snug up on the legs. See? We know a bit than she knows herself. Panda. If she was 25 years old and clubbing in Europe, then the boots are appropriate. At 54, the boots look ridiculous and desperate. Even back in the 60s with a pair of hot pants, they would have looked great, but she's always behind the curve, isn't she? Hannah, next, the Friday haul video. Don't be laughing, it was horrible. That drove me insane. Hi, Jules. Hi, Hannah. She makes me do Lisa videos. Wanda, she's so full of shit. Yep. Deb, you should see a doctor about your amnesia. One, I haven't seen my doctor for 12 years or more. And two, it's fibro fog, and all they do is tut at you. So, unless he's going to magic me a new 20-year-old brain, I don't really see the point. None of your business. It is really funny and an irony that her very first slide in her story, because if she truly believed what she says about knowledge, she would force her daughter to get a college degree and get really educated instead of grooming her to be a piece of white meat, basically to attract men's attention. And instead of degrading her daughter to be a steamer, she would want the best for her instead of making her assistant to please her narcissistic syndromes. She would pay for her kids to attend good universities instead of wasting thousands and thousands of dollars to please her own narcissism. Exactly. We know that. But they're, "Oh, you're such a good mama." Ashley, thanks for prayers and letting me vent. You're very welcome. So is anybody on here. We're here for all of us. Have an ear infection in and outer. Inner and out. Ugh. I'm sorry I was so intense, but her bad day really triggered my anger. Love you all, Angels. I get you. There's days where I just want to throttle her. I don't understand how she's got through life this long without somebody sitting her down and giving her a few home truths. I hope your ear's improving, Ashley. Did you try the hot water bottle, or does that not do anything for you? It's like toothache, isn't it? It's like one of those, and there's nothing you can do about it. It's like when you get that pain in the middle of your head thing, and you can't... Elizabeth, earache is so painful. Feel better soon. Warm healing hugs from all of us. Thank you for that, Elizabeth. Hannah, habits. Where's the walking gone? Exactly. The local men got fed up looking at her tits and she couldn't be bothered prancing around the neighbourhood. Pardon me. Hannah. Promoting oh, for fuck's sake. I'm not drunk, I promise. Promoting astrology whilst claiming to be a Christian. Those two do not go together ever. Alice. She's a walking contradiction about everything, isn't she just? Joy Jones. Why can't the metaphysical and spiritual coexist? Not for her, but for normal people. Yeah, I wouldn't call her normal, would you? Ireland. Yes, I would love to hear your buttling stories. I need the link for your other channel, Jules. I thought I had subscribed. I sent it to you, honey, but I will put it under here. I have to think then. It's for the channel. Duh. Brain dead today. Totally, utterly brain dead. There you go. Bianca, what is Butlins? Butlins is a holiday camp. Hard to explain when you don't have them in your country, but what it was, right back in the 60s, 50s, 60s, a man called Billy Butlin bought up land that had been used during the war as war camps and different things, and he turned it into what was lovingly termed a holiday camp. And it was for families to take their kids on holiday, and everything was included in the price that you paid for the holiday. So you got a chalet, what they called them, just like a room, and now they're little houses and things for you to stay in. So you got the chalet, you got your food, and you got entertainment. And there were people called redcoats that looked after the kids and did fun games and things with them. And then in the evening they did shows, and you could go and have a drink and watch the show. And if you, in the early days, if you didn't want to take your kids, you'd leave them in your chalet and you'd tell somebody. And they had people like that wore nurses' capes, but they weren't nurses, walking up and down the chalet lines, listening out for all the children. And if they heard one crying, they'd send a message on a walkie-talkie to the show, and the show would announce baby crying in blah-de-blah, and that parent would go back and see to their kids, which you'd never do now. But I went to work there in 1994, and I knew Jed because he worked there in the fair and I worked there, but we didn't start seeing each other until 95. So I did 94, 95, got pregnant, left, had tech help, and Jed did another few years. But yeah, it's just the funny things that used to happen. And I mean, there was this one story with this little boy. Was it a boy or a girl? Can't remember. I think it was a boy. And where I lived was called Seaview, and just outside of Seaview there used to be a train line, but it stopped, and so there was this tunnel underneath it where we used to bend down, run through to get to the other side so we could go to dinner or go to the other side of camp. I'll try and get some pictures up when I'm doing it so you can see what I'm talking about. Anyway, I was walking back to my shed, well, that's what we called where we lived, one day, and I heard this little boy saying to his mum and dad, "Do you see that? The girls all live over here and the boys all live over there. And if they want to talk to each other, they have to run through the tunnel, but they're not allowed to do it at night time." He was like, bless you. So yeah, I've got loads of funny stories of absolute nonsense that went on. If the people that were paying for holidays knew the half of it, they'd never go back, I don't think. Sarah, I'm not going to lie, I've bought a few things from her shop. The sunglasses are always like she's never worn them. That's the thing though, Sarah, she probably hasn't. She probably wore them once, put them back in the packet and forgot about them, that she's got that many. You don't need to be worried about it. If you got a good deal on them, good for you. I just wouldn't buy shoes. Miss Gracie Macy. Lisa is a shopaholic. She doesn't wear 75% of what she buys. She gets a high from shopping and spending money, just like a crack addict does from smoking crack. Yeah, but at least a crack addict smokes what he buys. She doesn't even use what she buys, does she? Is that right? MJ. Bet she tried them on, and that's the hard work. I have no desire to own her greasy hoard. None at all. So you can't go far wrong with glasses. You're safe with glasses, aren't you? Lena, her hair looks like shit in this video. Broken and frizzy. Can't believe she made a video on this shitty hair day. You'd think, and she said, I've got this stuff and it makes it shiny and flat and whatever. Well, you need to put more in then. Bo, okay, Lisa, show us those no eyeliner, no lashes look you experimented with for 2 days and you really like. Liar. You can imagine, I bet she was crying. Hannah, thank you, dear Jules. Your videos always give me a good laugh, and boy, do I need that. I'm glad they make you laugh, Hannah. Lisa thinks she's the only one in the entire world who has an internal dialogue. No, Lisa, everyone has that. You're not that special. I don't actually have an internal dialogue. I have an internal jukebox. I don't hear myself talk. I don't hear anybody else talk. Even when I'm trying to think about what I'm doing, that needs to go here and this, and it doesn't happen in my head. But somebody mentions something that will trigger a song and off it goes. Gretchen, oh my God, I know. She's a legend in her own mind, for sure, isn't she though? Wanda, Lisa was talking about Mother's Day the other day on her channel and saying, remember when your husband used to give you the day to spend by yourself like it was a dream. I always wanted to spend my Mother's Day with my children. I think she just likes the idea of having children but not actually raising them. That's it, Wanda. She wanted to be a stay-at-home mum. She thought it'd be easy, and then she realised it wasn't. Bo, oh my God, Jules, you said you're not feeling very funny today, but you made me bust out laughing so many times. Thank you. Oh, well, I'm glad I made you laugh, Bo. Peg, her hand finger movements were really obnoxious, aren't they though? MJ, yes. Suzanne, exactly. Very weird. She's been doing more of it lately. And I hate it when she bends her finger right back. It's like, stop it. We know you're double jointed. Give it up. Hannah, and her hair loss has everything to do with her bleaching it year after year after year because she's a natural dark head and her poor diet. Never admit it though, Hannah. Never. Wanda, I'm from the south, born and raised. We do not act like Lisa. Please don't think that's how southern women behave. I do not, Wanda. That's why I took the piss out of her and her accent, because I knew it was all an act with her. Elizabeth, we know, my friend. Hugs. I love the southern voice and the southern people, but hers grates on me because I know it's not real. It's all an act. Wanda, my husband passed away unexpectedly in his 40s. Oh, I'm really sorry to hear that, Wanda. If he was still here, he would be fixing to celebrate our 34th anniversary. Way. There is no way in hell he would be sleeping in separate bedrooms. I didn't get married to have a roommate. That is really all they are, isn't it though? Are you going to do something for your 34th, Wanda? Have a celebration. Do what you would have done if you went dancing, put some music on, or if you like to go for a certain meal, have that. Do something. Elizabeth, may his soul rest in peace. Warm hugs. Thank you for that, Elizabeth. Wanda, thank you, Elizabeth. That really means a lot. Ada, why is her skin so yellow? Her colour looks so over-processed. I think too much makeup, or she's been in the sun and her skin is so over-tanned. Her body's over-tanned to a crisp, and she likes her face to look yellow for some reason, Ada. I have no clue why. Deb, she doesn't look healthy for sure. Her face is growing as long as her torso. MJ, I was able to really zoom in towards the end when she was about to get up and show her outfit, and her filters were going in and out. It's bad. 4710. Let's have a look then.
Okay, so let's do this outfit of the day and show you this outfit. Okay, so let's do this outfit and show you this outfit.
I can't catch her.
Okay, so let's do this outfit of the day.
She thinks that's such a huge thing. I remember going on about it in a video once. But they don't do an outfit of the day. And it's like, really? No one gives a fuck what you're wearing, Lisa. We don't care. Mamacita, always a joy to see you, Jules. Thank you very much, Mamacita. And always can count on Melissa to be a fucking narcissistic, greedy, conniving, condescending, nasty, self-absorbed twat. There, I said it. You were all thinking it. We were. Thank you. I can, yes, I think all of that. Bo, all those horoscopes are just fake praises, just so you subscribe or read her blog. Nothing but a bunch of bullshit. That's just reminded me. She put up some more passive-aggressive twattiness. I'll do it in this because I don't know if I'm going to be able to make this video after I've recorded it. So first was, be too much, be extra, live large, smile big, laugh hard, celebrate your damn self, open your heart, express your emotions, use your words, giggle, dance, soak in the sun, splash in the waves, breathe deep and love your damn life. You only get one. People who introduce you to new ways of thinking and new ways of seeing life are so important. In case your brain is telling you otherwise, you deserve to feel genuinely good, in mind, in body, in spirit. You deserve to speak up, to be loud, to create room at the table and know you are wanted there. You deserve to ask for help and receive it, and feel supported. You deserve to have others show up for you as well as show up for yourself. You deserve one heck of a community. You deserve to make a big deal out of things that are a big deal to you. You deserve to give love and feel love and not second guess any of it. You deserve to be here. Fuck off. Bah. Panda. Wow, she has no hair. The bile-coloured dress doesn't suit her at all. It's giving swamp creature with heels. Or the Walking Dead vibes. She's thrilled with herself, isn't she though? Look at her looking in the mirror. Bianca, bile-coloured. It's quite right though, it is, isn't it? Cynthia, yay, Jules, making workouts on the rower fun. I used to love the rower at Butlins. We had a gym there and I could outdo all the men on the rower. And that outfit on Lisa makes her look like the crazy lady in the old folks' home. Atrocious. Watching her downward spiral makes me feel guilty. Not. How far did you row? Where did you get to? Come over here. Row me back over there. Lisa, honey, I suspect you just cannot wrap your brain around menopause, and failed nutrition is leading to hair loss. Not the vaccine. But hey, your mental derangement syndrome takes you down the hair extension road. You're entering at this point. Oh, you are entertaining at this point. Sorry, moron. Call myself that today. I'm not getting anything right. Katja, Jules, do we send you our email on here or email your email? You did that, didn't you? Yeah, email me at chat2exposed@aol.com. Don't put it on here or you'll end up with a load of loonies writing to you. Not that I'm not a loony, but you know. Deb, I don't feel like I can put an outfit together. We've been trying to tell her this forever. She can only copycat others, phony and fake. By the way, Marnie loves try-ons and does them well. She does, actually. I've caught a few of hers and she knows how to put an outfit together. MJ, yes, I'm not a Marnie big fan, but I have to say she does treat her YouTube channel like a proper business and does try-ons properly. Yep. Cynthia, Lisa is bothered by the builders. Has she ever thought about all who live near her putting up with the delivery trucks every damn day? Exactly. I bet they swear at her behind her back. And what a waste from an environmental perspective. I can also imagine the workers making jokes about the crazy old lady in the house over there. Hope they film her and put them on her fucking YouTube channel. See how she likes that. It's like, they're, what was it? Not disturbing me. Whatever. It's like, right, if you can't do it, go fucking upstairs where you should have been. Yvonne, she is so self-absorbed. All she cares about is junk. Yep. Me again. That hair of hers needs a good trim. Oh, yeah. Right up. Peg, it's the longest journey that goes nowhere, isn't it, though? So sick of her and her hair. Elizabeth, absolutely, it's ruined. Christine, again, I say, what a complete imbecile. Yep. Jill, I can't imagine living like this. Nothing in your head but material stuff. She's in for a shock as she ages, as no matter what she has done, it won't look good. I wonder if she's ever done a day's work in her garden or walked in a forest and admired all the nature. Somehow I think not. Yeah, you're right, Jill. Elizabeth, like, no. Of course she hasn't. Painted monolid. Oh my god, her hair. I know, it's getting great now, I know. MJ, honey, blame the shingle vaccine, not her age or diet or over-processing. Kismet, hair blends into that hideous shade of her blouse. Not a good look. Nobody likes that dress, do they? Bo, hello and welcome to all our new subs. Thank you, Bo. I hope all the newbies are settling in, and comment whenever you feel like and join in with others' conversations. Nobody bites. We're all nice here. Carolina, it takes me months to finish foundation bottle. She's obsessed with cement in her face. I know. She puts like 75 layers on. Sylvia, Lisa is losing hair because of her age and over-processing. She didn't have good hair to begin with. You should see how much I'm losing now. It's fucking ridiculous. I'm going to be bald in a while. Maggie, plus her horrible diet. Yeah, it doesn't help, does it? Wanda, who the hell does naked lunges? That's what crazy people do. Oh, yeah, she is. Yeah, she used to do that in the old house. Weirdo. Bo, wow, Jules, after you read some of the praising comments on Lisa's channel, I felt like us here in this community live on a different planet than the Lisa fans live on. I know. I just sit there shaking my head. It's like, I'm going to have to stop or I'll shake my head off. It's ridiculous. I don't know. It's like we're on a parallel universe. Like, we see one thing and they see something completely different. I don't get it. Alice, the one thing that she has going for her is the try-on videos, but it's too much work for her. She can't be bothered. She has others doing her editing and steaming. She has housekeepers doing her cleaning. She has John cooking her meals. What does she do other than shop and travel back and forth to New York? She literally is the laziest person I've ever encountered. She's not willing to do anything her subscribers enjoy, yet they still praise her. She only talks about herself. It's never, here are some things you might enjoy, only what she likes and how she always has. Who are these people who find her videos informative? I hope you feel better soon, Jules. Thank you for pushing through this video for us. Lisa should take lessons from you. Oh, bless you. Thank you. And MJ says you're on target. MJ, 552. Whoa. No shadow. Then shadow on the eyelid. What an experiment. Call NASA.
Shadow on my lid the second day I did. So I've been kind of experimenting with my makeup. So
why does she say that as well? Experimenting. It's experimenting. I keep thinking she's going to say something about spearmint. Peg's laughing. You'd have to call ahead though, MJ, and tell the people at NASA to sit down, because they'd just freak. They'd never know. They wouldn't know what to do with themselves. Oh, how can I love fashion but hate try-ons? Easy, you're lazy. So true, MJ. Panda 100. The crown is heavy, darling. MJ 1011, because those people work at their YouTube channel. They treat their channel like a job. So yes, they work like try-ons in one day.
At one time. There's nothing wrong with that, but that's just not who I am. They're doing what I wear 7 days, what I wore all week. But then I found out they're doing it all at one time. There's nothing wrong with that, but that's just not who I am. I don't want to do
I don't want to do that. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do something else. Fuck off then. Don't want to do. Just go fucking shop and leave us in peace. Hannah, she can't stop looking at herself in the mirror. Pathetic. Waiting for the day she falls into it. 11:36. Jules, but John was talking to me. See how busy I was? I even forgot concealer. That's Brooke. I was doing so many things at one time. Brooke's here shipping. That's not you. That's Brooke. See, you can see it there. You know, I said at the beginning it was looked like I was demonic or something. If you watch me, I didn't notice it until a long time after it was up. I'm doing this in the vid, and it's like, what the hell is going on with you? And you were listening to music, and John, how dare he interrupted you actually wanting to talk to his wife?
Planning in my head for
weird, isn't it? You can't talk to her when she's planning ahead in her head. Panda, in the past she stated she doesn't wear concealer. 10 years ago she wore an Armani corrector, discontinued now. Oh no, what was it? I used to know the name. And she always put it on the dark bits. And it's like, ugh, we know, shut up. Ooh, this is a long one. Judith, love that you have guidelines before commenting. Pretty much a joke considering your commentary. This is a sad and pathetic channel. Annoyed it came in my feed. Try to use your energy on something more constructive and you may come across as lovely looking and compassionate as Lisa one day. Is she watching somebody else? When the fuck is Lisa compassionate? Right, start. Let's say I'm going to, because she won't see and I can't be bothered typing it all. Where are we? One, Lisa isn't fucking compassionate. Two, you have to put a set of guidelines for lives. They're for the live. It's for people coming in that aren't normally here to tell them not to be rude to the rest of my subscribers. What you want to say to me or I'm going to say to you is quite fine. Lovely looking. Okay. If I had plastic surgery, Botox, fillers, filters, bright lights, never had to lift a finger, 17 layers of makeup, a hairdresser that I went to every fucking 3 days. You can't judge oranges and apples. It doesn't work like that, Jude. And if you know anything about Lisa, you know you're talking through your ass. Have you ever seen her without her filters and her makeup? Panda, you're not exactly a Mensa member, are you? Bonnie, so why did you continue to watch it? Lisa, compassionate, I know. Lisa is a fraud and you're a fool. Bijou, are you for real? Please go away. Bonnie is laughing at you. Who's usually? Oh, that's Panda. Christina, not trying to be rude, but could you please give some examples of Lisa being compassionate? I've watched her for years. First started because she has a cute, normal style, and I thought she was attractive in an unconventional way, and really enjoyed her recommendations. She is so over the top and not relatable now. She's all about money and high-end spending. I never hear anything compassionate from her that she's done or does on a regular basis, and nor will you, Christina, because she isn't. Bonnie, are you sure? Remember, she has finished several online courses and can fly to New York all by herself. Mavis, these Lisa haters are pathetic, lol. This video popped up on my feed as well. Hilarious to see it's the same group of people spreading hate again and again, like they're obsessed with Lisa. No, you're the one obsessed because you're the one running here trying to make up. Oh, don't be mean to Lisa. Lisa's lovely. Leave Lisa alone. Right. Go and tell her that you've come here and told me how horrible I am and see how fucking interested she isn't. I can. We're loud and proud with our perceptive convictions. Perhaps you should boycott YouTube if you don't like reaction channels. Otherwise, you're just trolls with low comprehension who watch Jules interact with engagement and gave views. It's the thing, they have given me interaction and views. And they don't see it. Donna, it is Lisa. Her brain cannot comprehend how to do what she wore each day by filming only that each day. Then show it once a week. No, it was not from the vaccine. You don't like pointy ends on your shoes. Bullshit. Those recent boots with what I commented, they look like witches' shoes. I don't like this. I do like this. I always loved that. I never liked it. You can't win. Bonnie, what a load of shit. She telling us or trying to convince herself? I can. My thoughts exactly, Bonnie. Malicious Melissa is miserable. Bonnie, she is one sick puppy. And Elizabeth says herself. Donna, hey again. Forgot to say hugs and love to Jules and community. Bless you. Pardon me. What the fuck is the name of the perfume in the bottle that lays down? Who knows? Donna, did she not say that she was no longer going to keep the boxes? Yeah. It's like, take everything she says and just don't listen to it, basically. Bonnie, I don't blame you for not feeling funny. She's boring. Probably someone could play her video with no sound and recite all of the words that would come out of her mouth. I love it. It's fabulous. This is my favourite and my perfect shoes or sunglasses. Oh. Oh, and I will link it below. Exactly. I'm sick of hearing that. Elizabeth, well said, Bonnie. She just repeats the same old drivel over and over. Bonnie, I think Morgan just keeps her mouth shut so Melissa will continue to help her income. I think she has to at this point. Or she really is a shit hairdresser, one of the two. Highly caffeinated. Jules, I don't even drink and she makes me want a bottle of vodka too. I can. Jules would be fun to knock a bottle back with. We could have a riot night, couldn't we? Elizabeth, me too. Don't drink, but could do with a margarita. Yes, something to dull the fucking senses. Donna, yes, I would love to see those do not know how to spell it videos. Butlins. Butlins. It's a holiday camp. If I do them, I'm going to do them on my other channel because it doesn't really go with this, does it? So if you don't mind going over there to watch them, but I will let you know when I've done some. I can. Wonderful job, Jules. I applaud you. Thank you very much. Patty Rockstar. Oh. Hey, could she talk any slower? I can't with that woman. I'm sure she's very lovely, but she's so slow. Sorry, Patty Rockstar Mum vid popped up into my feed and I watched a minute and she said pear instead of pears. Patty, meet Lisa. Oh, she's not doing that at all, is she? Gag me with a spoon. That's 80s Valley Girl. Jennifer Jenkins done a feminine energy video. How pathetic these phony copycat morons are. Nisha all staring at herself like she can't get enough of herself on camera. And Andy, has a skincare line. Oh my. Ugh. No, I didn't take to any of them. There was a woman and she lost her channel. Was it Natalie the Beauty Diva? She was another one of that group, wasn't she? And then Susan Clancy passed away. And then there was the O'Carroll show. And Lardy was happy to be part of that while they were up in her channel. But if she had to actually watch them and interact, she didn't want to know. And then she got pissed because Susan Little Poet, her channel grew because she did interact with everybody. And no, I didn't have the time for it. Otherwise, I probably would have watched them all. I watched Little Poet for a while. I used to like her, but I ran out of time for watching other people. Midnight Angel. Does anyone else get a headache from listening to... Yes. She's boring and goes on and on. Such drama and bullshit. Do something with your hair. That outfit is awful. No style. Donna, good lord. The comments of her subs. Lisa does not equal wisdom and definitely not common sense. I know. I don't know where they find them. Bonnie, is it just me? But is it strange she can remember what she wore 30 years ago? I know. I don't know how she does. I can remember what I wore when I was 17, 18 to a friend's wedding because I have a picture. That is the only reason why. Gretchen, oh my god, it's so weird, but I do remember certain times what I wore. I think we all do, right? But she has some kind of dress up fixation, doesn't she, right? I could understand if it was something important, but every little detail is strange. Exactly, down to what underpants she had on. I can't imagine wearing those red plastic shoes. All I could think of was sweaty, stinky feet. Exactly, especially in the heat and humidity she's always going on about. Elizabeth, all cheesy, yuck. Bonnie, no kidding. Gretchen, haha, we used to wear those in the 80s. They were like 59 cents. Exactly. Kismet, they're gross, stiff, and sweat producing. They'll be on her resale site soon. Yeah, we'll have to keep an eye and see how quick she puts them up there. Gretchen, her hair matches her shirt. Chartreuse. That the posh way of saying bile. Elizabeth, lol, good one. Peg, the low contrast vibe. Robin, she makes me sick to my stomach. I'm sorry about that, Robin, but she does for most of us as well. Is that Johan or Johan? Wow, I hope you create positive content and not curse every 5 seconds. God bless you. We'll be praying for you. Well, thank you very much for the prayers, but I'm Irish and swearing's part of my DNA. Not going to be stopping anytime soon. Gretchen, I know, Jules, some days I can't listen to her at all. She really seems to think that people want to emulate her. Is it me? It's because you fried your hair off your head. God only knows what the hell her hairdresser goes through. I know, poor Morgan. Piggy loves Ollie. Moto jackets over everything and boho shoved down everyone's throat till Lisa 4.0 decides that that's not the vibe and that look is not flattering, although it's a nice break from having to look at her cleavage. Tell me about it. Bonnie, do you have any idea when your Zoom will be? When I've got enough emails, Bonnie. I've got yours, obviously. I got 2 today. I'm waiting to see if the other people that write to me want to use that email or a different email. So it'll be a while. And then I will give you plenty of notice of when it is. But yeah, I'm just waiting to get a load of emails together first. Alice, that Virgo crap is getting old. She's driven it into the ground and broken it off. She so badly is trying to be like her 25-year-old daughter. Give it up. Lisa 3.0. Bonnie, you bet I would watch things in your life that happened. I always enjoy hearing your stories. Thank you, Bonnie. I just think that nobody'd find them interesting. Do you know what I mean? They were funny to me, but I don't see that everyone else would find them funny. Deb, this is a load of lucky magic crap from a certified life coach. She's certifiable, all right, and living in Delulu town. There's a bloke I used to watch. He's got a neon sign behind him that says Delulu. Roseanne. This woman, who is in her 50s, is clueless to life, to reality. Does she really find her joy, her happiness and fulfillment from things? Yes, she does. Life is tough, really tough, and beautiful also. My 19-year-old daughter was killed many years ago. Oh, Roseanne, no one should go through that. I was on the cusp of being 50. I'm now 63. It changed me as a person. It hijacked my entire life and destroyed my world as I knew it. I'm fortunate to have a wonderful husband and amazing other daughter that has helped me move on from day to day. My point is, and I'm sorry to ramble on, ramble as much as you want, Roseanne. If Lisa ever faced life's tragedies and challenges, she'd fall completely apart. She truly lives in Delulu land, and I feel sorry for her. I totally agree. Bianca says, I'm sorry for your loss. And Elizabeth says, what a heartbreaking sorrow, my friend. Please accept my warm, healing hugs. Blessings to your wonderful husband and fabulous daughter. I'm glad you have them and they're holding you up. No parent should bury a child. It's wrong. And we've said near enough the same for years, Roseanne. If the real world came and bit her on the arse, she wouldn't know what to do with herself. Her bad day was having a bit less sleep, and she had to talk to herself and parent herself. Makes you just want to punch her in the mouth. Kismet, she's becoming a parody of herself. Yep. Deb agrees with you. Bunny, I don't understand why she's even married. She mostly travels alone. She has her bedroom, hubby does the cooking and has his own life. That's just weird. It's like they're just roommates. Yep. They used to actually spend more time together in the old house, but they're doing it since she's found herself. He doesn't get a look in now. Sorry, now I've got la 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 looking going through my head. Rosalia, her hair looks like it was on fire. Lisa, time to cut it all off or wear a wig. Deb, Lisa 3.0 is such a rebel. Not following product instructions, not using the correct brushes, and she threw away all of her container caps. I know, we can't keep up with her, can we? Lisa always says, quit making it. Can she use grown-up words like discontinued? By the way, did we really need to know her mentor is very wealthy? That impresses the socks off of her. We all know who she's talking about, though, don't we? Bianca. Dimwit is losing her hair because of a poor diet, probably. Also, ordering flip-flops like a maniac in the McDonald's parking lot. Crazy. Why not wait until you're home? Because she couldn't. She was terrified she'd miss out. Shelley. She's probably spent $500 on those lipsticks and oils and got thousands of them up in her closet and bathroom, and they all look the same. And then she's going through her makeup stuff and whatever and throwing stuff away. Can she not learn? Elizabeth, love it here. Stayed and soft. Thank you, Elizabeth. Lisa, you look exactly the same. Can see no difference. Snap. Who exactly are you, Lisa? We don't know, and neither do you. Pathetic. And she's supposed to be a life coach. When's that white blob on the end of... Sorry, what's that white blob on the end of her long nose? I do believe it's highlight. Like it needs highlighting. All lipsticks are exactly the same shade. She really needs a warmer colour. And I'm sick of it. Oh, this is the one. This is the one. The same as the other one. Nothing is a must-have. All that lipstick is a waste of money. Hi, Jules. Have watched a lot of documentaries on fibromyalgia, and the brain fog is a very real symptom of this chronic exhausting disease. Warm healing hugs, love. Thank you very much. It just gets scary at times when you can do something and you've done it a gazillion times and then you're stood there like a lump staring at something thinking, what do I do? I've said this before, but when we had the shower, I remember being in the shower, stood there looking at all the knobs and things, thinking, how the fuck do I turn this off? I had no clue. 10 minutes I was stood there. Not that I minded, I loved it in the shower, but you know. Bianca, about the not speaking up about men's behaviour, I bet Lisa just acts passive-aggressive. You're right, Bianca. Like a child and withholds affection, etc. As we all know, she's not a mature person. Yeah. All she has to do is turn around and say, don't do that, pisses me off. It's like, when I get tired and cranky and Jed's in here talking to me and he's like, do you want me to fuck off now? It's like, yeah, can you just go? At least we're at that level now where I can say to him, you're getting on me tits, would you just fuck off? It's funny. And she can't even say, she wouldn't even say, oh, this steak is cold or whatever. Do you know what I mean? Deb, I bet there's even baby talk and the silent treatment involved. Eventually, that all turns into resentment and the volcano blows. Exactly. She'll learn. Elizabeth, very interested in all your stories. Would definitely listen. Thank you. You're all so sweet. Deb, I'm all ears as well, Jules. Thank you. Lou's just done a face palm. Wanda, now she's copying Marnie. Over on Instagram, Marnie posted an outfit and she was standing in front of this neat mural in San Antonio where she and Michael had eaten lunch. A bunch of people commented and asked her to put her location if it was somewhere different and real pretty. So for about 7 to 8 days, she would do little outfits and say, where she was going and where she was at. By the way, Michael is always with her 80% of the time, taking her pics, going on hikes. She goes and rides on the golf cart with him when he plays golf. You think Lisa and John do anything like that? Or even like regular couples do? Hell no. They don't even sleep in the same bed. They're just roommates. What a great example they set for those children. It's sad, isn't it? Wigging out. Notice she had a Freudian slip. My family that made me happy. Past tense. Is she life coaching with this drivel? So things make her happy. Yeah, we know. Don't we though? Mamacita. She is a sick, malignant narcissist. Jules, always a pleasure to see you and hear your beautiful voice. Aww. Thank you. Catcher. She looks like a pirate in that get-up. I was going to say yeehaw. That's cowboy, isn't it? Can you tell I'm tired? Peg's laughing. Catcher. No offence to pirates. Exactly. I'm sure Johnny Depp's hurt to the quick. Julie, can you imagine Brooke calling her mother, saying, "Hi, Mama, who are you pretending to be today? And what clothes are you wearing to fit your vibe of the day?" She probably does as well. It's sad. How stupid is Lisa? She's losing her hair because she's of a certain age. We as women go through that shedding period, especially around our temples. Plus, she uses extensions which damage your hair even more. Lisa doesn't research anything. The only thing she knows how to do is copy others, and more than likely drives her hairstylist crazy. That much I have to say. Dillard's is a nice department store, very much like a Macy's. We don't have any of them. James, vintage Lisa clip. My YouTube randomly played this one. For anyone who is still not convinced that Lisa isn't the sweet little devoted Southern Christian wife and mother, this is for a Rolling Stones concert that she coined as a second honeymoon, which was code for a shopping weekend trip. Longer clip, but Jules' comment is spot on. 10:34 to 11:28.
And we, like I said, had a straight flight, and I took 2 big suitcases. And I actually took a travel duffel in there too, because I didn't know what I would end up getting when we went shopping. And so, but the 2 big suitcases.
You knew you'd need 2 huge suitcases to bring back what you were going to buy when you went shopping. That's fucking sick, isn't it? Really? The first time you've ever gone anywhere on your own without the kids, just you and your husband, how about you just bring a fucking overnight bag with you and you go away and you have fun and you go swimming or whatever, or you go and see a movie, or you go and see a show or whatever the fuck, and leave the shopping alone. You do enough of that all the time. You don't need to go away and go shopping.
Just were fine. And then we...
That's what... Oh. Heidi, hi. I'll be back in a minute. Right, I'm back. It was Jed. Yeah, it's our second honeymoon, but I'm bringing 3,000 fucking cases so I can shop till I drop and buy everything in wherever the hell they were. Was it Atlanta? I can't remember. You can sell tell. Sure tell? That she's pulling crap out of her ass because you know that John may have an opinion, but it's going to be whatever he knows. Lisa wants to hear. So if it's not that, it's just her lying. Either way, it's pathetic.
These, oh my gosh, I love them. They're easy to put on, no back to them, and they are so light. John loved these earrings. It's so funny. He will tell you his opinion. And I always, even when I order something, you'll notice, like I'll say, John saw this and really liked it. To me, that just makes things better. The same thing with my parents. Like if my mom finds something in a magazine or something, but look how cool these are. I just think they're...
What difference does it make whether he likes it or not? I don't think, like you said, I don't think she gives a shit what John thinks. She was buying them anyway. I can. The ghastly jelly shoes and vase comparison. I guess she's like the hoarders on the TV show. Deep emotional wounds. that she fills the hole in her soul with objects to stuff the bad thoughts. I don't think an intervention would help. The list is long. She's a walking, talking, disordered disaster. Wigging out. Lisa is bad and she's an ass. Not the same as being a badass. Deb, funny but so true. Victoria, but she had brown eyes, so that changes what you can wear on your lips. I know, I was sat there thinking, what did she just say? And I couldn't be bothered contradicting her. Never thought about this in my life. Only time I've changed my makeup style is when my hair was another colour. She's given me a complex. I've never thought, oh, I can't wear that because of my eye colour. No, neither has anybody else, Victoria. Maggie, idiot is pronouncing Josie, is it Josie Moran? Wrong. I swear her parents met a family reunion. Peg, so Lisa just happened to run into the lady she obsessed over at the airport. Stalker vibes. I know, weird, huh? Laurie did that as well with one of her subscribers. Very strange. Deb, I've wondered the same as Bo. Why aren't they going to the community pool? If it's only open during certain times, then April through September would be in season. Lisa and John went every afternoon like clockwork. She giddily planned which bikini, flip-flops, cover-up, and even sunglasses to show off. There's got to be more to the story. I hadn't thought that deeply about it, but you two could be right. There could be something there. Has she pissed the neighbours off? I wonder. Anyone on the naughty step? Nope. Anyone come in while I was yammering? Oop, there we are. Elizabeth, hello. What knowledge? She talks bollocks. You never said that before you were hit, so I'm such a bad influence. Stop with the happy Friday, you foolish woman. And she used to do all the, today's Wednesday, hump day. It's like, if you say that once more. Right, we got to the end, folks. I'm doing the wrong button again. Oh, for the love of... Nah, there I am. And if you got to the end with me, thank you very much. If you've just come in and you didn't watch the beginning, please go over to Jules' voiceover and vote for Stevie B so he gets to play at the festival. I'd really love it if he got to go. And I will see you in the next one.